Hey, Scorpio. Hope all is well. This is going to be a 6 card. Excuse me, for the spring season in the northern and the spring in the southern. So what's inside their head, Scorps? What is inside their head? We're going to look at their perception of you. We're going to see about how they're feeling for you. What's their intention? What are they receiving, or what are they looking to receive? Their sexual, physical fulfillment, and where this is headed. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I'm giving away a free customized personal reading to one random person of the highest subscribing zodiac sign. All you have to do is email me, let me know that you have subscribed, and I will choose one random person in 1 month's time. Time is fluid, keep that in mind. So when you hear this is when you are meant to hear this. If you do, if it doesn't apply, let it fly. All right. Energies go both ways, and so we're going to jump right into it. Universal light source, please clear, concise messages for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising, as well as Venus. What is their perception of Scorpio? What's inside their head? How are they perceiving Scorpio? How are they perceiving the lovely, lovely Scorpions? How are they perceiving Scorpio? How are they perceiving Scorpio? How are they perceiving Scorpio? What's going on inside their head? I might shuffle off camera. I might do that to save on some time. Here we go. 1 out. The 10 of Swords. How are they feeling for Scorpio? Not bad. How are they feeling? How are they feeling? How are they feeling? How are they feeling? Thank you. The Hermit. Could be dealing with a Virgo. What's their intention? Their intention? Their intention? That Hermit is shining a light on this 10 of Swords. Oh. Their intention is the Page of Swords. What are they looking to receive, or what are they receiving, please? Thank you. King of Wands. Their sexual fulfillment level. Thank you. And the outcome. Where is this headed? 2 cards. No. Okie dokie. Yeah, the Fool. All right, you have 2 majors out. They're perceiving you as the 10 of Swords. They're perceiving you as ending a cycle as it relates to some communicative, something transpired perhaps between the 2 of you as it relates. Swords are all about communication, right? So clarity. It's not just communication, but it's clarity. It's mental agility, intelligence. There's something that the 2 of you have learned throughout the relationship, okay, that is now completed. There may have been, through this higher knowledge, higher learning, higher understanding, Scorpio, it could have been a karmic lesson even throughout the relationship. Either you individually have learned, or they have learned autonomously on of themselves, okay? Or the relationship itself as a whole has come to a higher level of understanding that has now come to a completion with this 10, okay? It's done. So now the 10 turns to a 1, so now we can have a new beginning, okay, with the Ace of Sword coming in. So they're perceiving you as being in this place. Yet it is a 10, so the cycle is over, it's done, but the dawn has yet to rise. Okay, it's still the dark before the dawn. All right, so they're feeling how they feel about you. This is in their head. How they're feeling is that you are the hermit, because they're perceiving you this way, because you're still in this place, because the cycle is in the process of completing. Okay, they're perceiving you to go within. You are the hermit at this time. You are going within to process this completion, to process this new understanding, this new higher level of, you're integrating, okay, whatever this is that the pair of you have underwent, okay? So they feel as though that you are now the hermit, and you're shining a light on what transpired. Their intention is the Page of Swords. And their intention is to come, this is inside their head. So their intention is to come and try to communicate with you, or try to understand any way that they can because they feel that you're the hermit, right? They feel that you're in this place and you're withdrawn right now, and you're within. This is how they feel that this because they perceive you to be the 10 of Swords, right? So their intention is to come at you right now as the Page of Swords and try to communicate with you any which way they can. And communication can be a myriad of different ways. Communication is not just verbal communication. As a matter of fact, we as human beings communicate through body language more so than we even do, hello, Italians, right? So we communicate with our hands. The stereotype is there for a reason. So we communicate, we are energetic beings. We communicate energetically, spiritually. So there with this, and that's how I see this Page of Swords to be, telepathically. They will communicate with you any which way. This is their intention, because they feel as though that you've done this and you've withdrawn and you went in with your light, because we are light beings, energetic beings, that because you've withdrawn and went in, their intention is to be the Page and try to figure you out any way they can, whether it's through your social media, whether it is through, very well could be driving past your home, whether it's through your friends and family, whether, no matter which way, any way they possibly can try to understand what's going on in your hermit state. This is their intention. However, they're doing so from a Page aspect. They're doing so from they're doing it from an immature mindset. They're not coming at you from, dare I say, an emperor. Okay, like, so, but they will do it any which way that they possibly can, because in part because they're perceiving you to be in this state of mind, and that's most likely giving them some anxiety, especially because you've withdrawn into a hermit state. So, and what they need to receive from you is the King of Wands, Scorpio. So they certainly, I'm not feeling as though they're receiving this from you. This is what they need to receive from you. They need for you to be in this state of passion, giving, receiving. The King of Wands is, the King of Wands is He knows what he wants. He goes after what he wants, he or she. The energy of the King of Wands is perseveres, has drive. Is fiery, sex, drive, motivation, goes after. But Scorpio is ruled by Mars, right? So Scorpios understand it rules the eighth house too. So you understand that when you want something, you go after it. Granted, this is Leo, Sag, Aries energy. But as a Scorpio, you can completely understand what the King of Wands is all about. So this is what they want to receive from you, okay? This intuitively knowing, go-getter, passionate energy, right? And this is what they're looking to receive. And because they feel that you're in a hermit state and they're perceiving you being in this Ten of Swords kind of mentality, their intention is to do whatever they can to get some information out of you, because they're looking to receive this from you. Their sexual fulfillment level is the Fool, where they want to take a brand new leap of faith, a brand new beginning, clean slate, innocent, let's start over, let's not maybe even start over, let's begin anew, or let's have let's start new journey, let's do this right, let's do this period, let's just do this. This is where they're at, and I feel as though they'll do anything in their power, although and very innocent and very immature too. Similarly to this page, these two are very immature, novice level energies, willing to do anything, but yet not skilled. Neither of these energies are skilled. So this is their intention, and this is where they're at physically, their fulfillment. Okay, and both of these energies are very immature energies. Okay, but yet they are willing to do whatever they need to do to get the outcome that they need to get to be with you. Okay, because this is what they want to receive. And who wouldn't want to receive a King of Wands? Especially if they feel as though you're the Hermit. Okay. My only caveat with all of this is that if you have withdrawn, if indeed, this is how they feel. So, this is their feeling. For whatever reason, they feel this way because they perceive you to be in this state. So, how, for whatever reason, if this is how they feel you are, and indeed, if Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, if indeed, Scorp, you are in this place, this is a very good place to be in. And it's no one's position to behave in this manner. First of all, this does not match this. Major arcana nonetheless. Court card. Okay, so you can't. There's no matching these. So if indeed they feel that you're in this state, rightfully, if you have put yourself in this state, this is a very good state for Scorpio to be in. And if you are in this state because of this reason, if they perceive you correctly, that is a very good place. You should be here, and you will gain a lot of wisdom for having put yourself here. The universe, nonetheless, guided you. You are here for a reason. So these two are where they're at. Okay, this two being major. This is how they're feeling. where this is headed and the outcome, cross-watchers, I'm sorry if indeed you're not, you know, very happy, but if you're cross-watching, it is what it is. So where this is heading is the 7 of Pentacles in reverse, as well as the 5 of Cups in the upright. Now, each of these cards Earth energy, are we going to continue to invest in this? I've invested so much, am I going to continue? I'm not really happy about even having to think about this. Now, when you invest in something, it's taking stock. Every so often, it's like New Year's resolutions, right? Every year goes by, you make resolutions. Over the course of the year, you see whether or not those resolutions paid off. The next year, you decide, you know, you set new resolutions, or sometimes you set the same. It's like taking stock. Every business owner knows to take stock, you know, over this. This is what you do. So after you've invested so much, you shouldn't even be in this position to even question yourself as to whether or not you're going to do this. So in the reverse position, you know, this is it's like, no, I'm not going to invest in this anymore. This is where this is headed, especially coupled with the 5 of Cups. We grieve this. We're grieving these 2 couples, for me, coupled together. I'm grieving the loss. I had 5 cups, and I'm grieving 3. Even though I have 2 standing, these are the 2, they're behind me. I'm letting go of what's no longer serving me. So it seems as though inside their head they're recognizing that you are closing a cycle. They're perceiving you as closing a cycle. Okay, going within, and rightfully so, because they're not receiving from you what they know that you're capable of giving. They're willing to do whatever they have to do to figure out what's in your head, how to get what they want from you. It feels like very manipulative energy, because it's not headed where they want. It's not the outcome. Scorpio is not where they would like it to be. That's yet to be determined, because it seems as though you're here. Could be dealing with a Leo. You Scorpios always get this. You always get like Leo cards. You have Aries here too, though, and Virgo. The sun shines over everything. And with the Hermit here, okay, with the Star, and his little lantern. I feel as though you're going to, the sun will illuminate everything. You going within, you're going to find the answers that you are seeking. Whatever it is that you are withdrawing for and over, and the Emperor. It's possible this person's very controlling. I feel as though it's possible that they're putting you in, they're giving you an ultimatum and putting you in a corner and making you, because I clarify their intention. Energies go both ways. I'm clarifying their intention. Their Page of Swords with the Emperor. It's possible you withdrew because of this energy. You are gaining a lot of clarity and a lot of insight into which course of action you want to take and which direction you want to take into this relationship, and whether or not this relationship is for you. And what's inside their head is they know it, they feel it, they perceive it. And the more you withdraw, what you resist persists. And the more you withdraw, the harder they're going to come after you. And I feel like that's what's going on with this reading. All right, Scorpio, that's what I have for you. Luminous light, love, and blessings always. Peace. Until next time.